Hey guys, so I haven't really been posting on this channel, as you may have noticed, because I've been vlogging on my main channel with my new camera. But as you guys may know, I have started doing podcasts again. So I decided that I would like film some of it just with my phone for now. Like I do eventually want to like film them. I do technically have a podcast channel that I just never use, but I'm gonna like film clips because it's kind of like what I would be doing if I was just making one of these like chatting vlogs anyway. So I'm just gonna try it and see how it goes. The tripod microphone I use, so I'll link it down below. But it's pretty good. I mean, let me know if you like the quality. So something interesting that, something actually amazing that I realize is that you guys have been rating my podcast on Apple Podcasts, which is so awesome. Like I low-key, because I upload, basically how it works is like I upload it onto SoundCloud and it connects through an RSS feed and just automatically also gets posted to iTunes. So I don't really ever go on iTunes where my podcasts are. Like if you guys see me promoting the podcast, it's always like a screenshot of my SoundCloud. And also I think it's funny to like promote my SoundCloud. But yeah, so I think a girl was like, oh, like a girl tweeted, I don't know why I like had to go on iTunes randomly yesterday, but I went and I was like, oh my, I have a 5.0 rating, like a 5 out of 5 rating, and there's like 50 reviews, and all the reviews are so nice, and I was just like, oh my, I didn't even know about this, I didn't even expect this, and like, it was just really cool. And also, I don't know, I just feel like I'm always like, oh my god, this is like the worst content, like not content, but I guess just like the production quality. I'm like, oh my god, like finally at least I got a better microphone last year. Because before, like, sis, that was rough. Like, I don't even think that old microphone I was using, like, worked. But, yeah, so I guess thanks for that. And, you know, I think it just really goes to show, like, I don't know, but it goes to show something. So, yeah, happy Monday, guys. I hope you all had a really good weekend. It's finally been really nice here in Los Angeles. So yesterday Sony and I went to the beach and we took photos of some new Stella Sonia Co. and I vlogged, and I just always feel the best when I'm like, I don't want to say busy, but when I have like a structure, like when I have, I guess, structure, or like I have things I need to be doing. Like today, I'm like, okay, I need to do a podcast, I need to edit a video, I need to edit these photos. I have a list of like brands that I need to like do, like work with, I guess, like make some content. I have emails I need to answer, and I just feel the best when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Or like, I don't know if I have plans with people, or I think that's part of why I love like lifting weights, because I have like a list of stuff I have to do. Like the Virgo moon really jumps out. I don't know, I feel like that's true for a lot of people though, like regardless of like whatever, but I wonder why that is. Like, do you think that's just like human nature, or do you think it's because like we're in school and that's what we're used to, you know, because it's like, okay, you have a list of stuff you have to do, like fill out your homework, like, but I've always been like that. Like I remember in first grade, I have I think it was second grade, I have a distinct memory, like we had parent teacher student night, or it was like parents night or something, because we had like set up activities to do with our parents like in the night, like after school. And I just remember there was this like scavenger hunt that we had to do with our parents and like show them we're in the classroom. And then my mom was like talking with my teacher at the time, and she was like, oh my god, yeah, Stella just like loves lists, like she loves checking things off. And then I like checked it off to be fine. I was like 7 years old. So just always like been a big fan, love a little structure, love a little list. And yeah, I always find that I get like down when I have like nothing to do, which I don't know if that's completely a good thing, because I feel like it's like, okay, I don't know, it's like I can be alone and be chilling, but I definitely need those points of like productivity and like doing something and like having goals and like working towards something, whether it's like answering an email or like getting a video edited or whatever. And I think that's also why I work very well. I don't know, like I did online school, it was very like self-structured, self-motivating, like I work basically for myself, you know, like at home now, and it really works for me. Yeah, like I just remember like with online school especially, like a lot of kids, I remember like thought that it would be great, but then they're like, oh, I just never get anything done. But I would always be like, yeah. So different personality traits. It's very interesting. So anyway, yeah, I just feel really hyped and good, and it's like nice out, and like I'll go do some work outside. Like, love a productivity icon. Okay. I've been rereading You Are a Badass, I think is what it's called, by Jen Sincero, and I talk about it in a vlog that's gonna go up this week, but dude, it's just such a good book. Like, whenever I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, I mean, it's good like whenever, but especially if I'm feeling kind of like down or like doubting myself, like, I don't know, I think Saturday I just didn't really have that much to do, and like I just felt kind of like, what's the point of my life? So I was reading that book, and it just really like makes me feel good. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I can do this, bitch. But it's cool because she does talk a lot about like success and goals and things like that, but then also like, I don't know, internal success and gratitude and all of the things that really do make you successful long term and happy long term and fulfilled. So it's a really good book. I'll try to link it in the description of this podcast. So I think probably if you're on iTunes you can do that, but especially if you're listening to this on SoundCloud on a desktop, I know you can find it. But I've also like linked it in many videos, so you can definitely like find it or just like look it up. But yes, really good book. I love a good like 100% spiritual book where I have to like kind of like interpret things. I don't know. It's very serious, but this book is very modern. Like, her tone is very, you know, like modern, and she's funny and it's like comedic. So I just feel like for me especially, it's like a great book. Would recommend. It's not too like, you know, one of my biggest pet peeves is just like people who are overly spiritual to the point where it's like, stop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, some people are just so serious on like social media, and it's like, what? Like, it's not that deep, guys. Like, and I get it, people like to build brands, or I don't know, some people just do feel really strongly about certain things. Like I've definitely felt that if I'm feeling really like grateful for something, or I don't know, if I'm reflecting on something and I feel strongly towards it, it's like I feel that. I experienced that, those like strong moments where I'm like not making a joke and like I genuinely just like feel something and I'm like, wow. But when people are like, I just can't stand a non-lol bitch, you know what I mean? It's like, come on. That's why, like, I wish y'all could see my Twitter feed, because it's a mix of like lols and then like affirmations. So it's a great balance, and that's what I always want like my personal brand to be, like lols, but like, I don't know, it's like, I think it all ties together too, because you can't take life so seriously. Like, not everything, I don't know, I think like obviously everything makes up you and who you are, but it's just unrealistic to be like so blissed out and like, oh my god, it's just like, or I don't know. Another thing is like, my favorite is accounts that like they follow more people than they have followers, and it's just because like they're following people, so they follow back and then they unfollow, and their tweets get like 2 retweets even though they have like hundreds of thousands of followers, and their tweets are like, the hustle never stops, feeling blessed. It's like, I guess, I mean, that's different, but you know, like just kind of like annoyingly fake motivation, it's not so much that. Like, I love when Gucci Mane tweets like feeling blessed or like things like that, but when it's like, we get it, big things coming soon, the hustle never stops, y'all know, like this is my brand is talking about this, but it's just like, okay, I just love when people don't take themselves too seriously, and that's what I kind of try to do. And sometimes like I post something, like that's why I have kind of a struggle with Instagram. Recently I've been getting better just with my captions, like trying to be like LOL, because I don't know, I hate when people like take themselves too seriously, and I feel like I'm doing that when I post a photo of myself where I like think I look good, you know. But it's like, I should be able to like celebrate when I feel like good, okay? But it's like, and also a lot of, I mean, not like so many, but I have gotten like, basically it's usually situations where like someone, like my friend's friend finally meets me in person and they're like, oh my God, you're totally different than what I thought you were going to be based on your Instagram. Because I think people, like, I don't really smile in photos. Like, I like Vogue, you know, I'm like, yes, bitch. And people think I'm going to be a bitch, but I'm like, IRL, I'm like, what's up? Love memes, love lols. Not to be like, oh my God, I'm so different and quirky, but I don't take myself too seriously. And I don't know, it's hard to convey on Instagram. Like Twitter, easy. I can tweet a little meme. It's like, LOL. But it's like, what am I supposed to post on Instagram? Like, or when people are like, oh, your whole feed is just of yourself, or like their whole feed is just of themselves. They're so conceited. It's like, what do you want me to post? Like, aren't you following for me, or you're following that person for that person? Like, I don't, like, I guess food pics, but I'm not like a food, like, y'all really want to see my, like, disgusting bowl of rice and beans? Or like a Visco pic of the sunset. Also, what's with Visco? Can someone, like, I don't get it. Like, why do locals always have a Visco link in their Instagram bio and then they're private? It's like, why? Like, I'm just confused. Like, I genuinely don't know why. So anyway, that's a whole, like, other tangent, but, yeah, feeling appalled, feeling quaked, all of the above. Also, I ran out of cold brew, so I'm drinking actual coffee. Oops. But yeah, so, wow, what a day. This is the, like, mushroom coffee. Mushroom. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go on Tumblr and like look for some little advices or whatever. Oh, someone just tweeted me, when will the next podcast go up? 30 min or less, baby. Someone just said talk about your period. Wait. Okay. Someone just tweeted me and said, TBH, you could film you watching paint dry, and if the camera angles are right, I'd still watch and love it. Haha. Hashtag Stella life. Hashtag blonde love. Hashtag has an amazing Asian friend. Hashtag Asians are life. Hashtag. I'm kind of speechless. And sometimes it's like this isn't, it's not like creepy, right? Like, what if they're a genuine fan? Like, it's like, I never want to make fun of people. Except for some people, but. Fuck. Okay. Going to Tumblr. Oh my God. Okay. I don't like, what do I even talk about? Okay, there's a lot of questions. Beginner tips for losing weight. Okay, so y'all know I'm on my thick journey. I'm gaining weight, and I have gained weight. I don't really weigh myself. I don't own a scale, but there is a scale at the gym, and like sometimes if I feel so inclined, I'll like do it, but mostly just to like it's like once every month, if that, because I'm just kind of like, I don't care. Like, I know when I know that I'm like going up in weight at the gym, and like it's mostly like strength, and then also what I look like the number on the scale does not matter, but it is kind of like a good indicator for progress in a way, just if you're trying to actively lose weight or gain weight. Don't weigh yourself every day. Like, fuck that, because your body changes so much throughout the day. Like, there's water weight, there's like, did you poop yet? Like, there's so many different factors. Are you on your period? Like, it's not accurate. Like, you can be like, oh my God, I gained 3 pounds from yesterday. Like, that's not fat. That's like water weight. That's like so many other things. So just don't weigh yourself every day. If you're gonna weigh yourself, like, what's a good amount? Like I said, like, I do like maybe once a month. Like, and it's not like an active thing that I'm thinking about. It's like, if I feel, I'm like, oh, I wonder, like, IDK, maybe I do it. But yeah, I've gained a lot of weight since like my, like, oh my God, since like high school, when I was like, not gonna eat, gang. Like, wow. And it's so crazy to me. Is this something, also let me know, like, I genuinely don't know, is this something that I need to say, like, trigger warning? Because I'm not about to talk about eating disorders right now, but when is it appropriate to like say that? Like, genuinely let me know. Like, someone send me a Tumblr, ask if you know. Like, anyway. But it's so crazy because, like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, I haven't really changed, like, that much. Because I see myself every day. So it's like, you're not going to notice a drastic difference. Like, I don't even remember what I looked like a few years ago, like, when I looked in the mirror, you know? So it's so crazy to, like, see progress photos and be like, wow, my body's really changed so much. Like, bitch, I didn't even used to look like this, and that's, like, kind of crazy. So take progress pics, I guess, is the point of that. But as far as tips for losing weight, definitely eat more whole foods, like vegetables. Just, like, eat a ton more vegetables, because that's gonna, like, fill you up, but not like it's, like, low in calories, you know? Yeah, just it's really, like, portions and vegetables and eating whole foods, so you feel full and you're actually getting the nourishment that you, like, need. Because if you just, like, restrict and starve yourself, you're just gonna want to binge out on everything. But if you're just, like, feeding your body what it needs, and, like, I would, like, obviously know yourself and know if you have, like, an obsessive personality. I use Chronometer. I don't track my food every day, but I will, like, I guess when I feel like it, like, maybe it's, like, a couple times a week. And I set it at gain weight. Like, I think I can't remember the exact amount I put. It's like you can put how much you want to gain a week, and I don't remember what I did, but yeah, then it, like, shows you can kind of, like, put in your macros, which they have, like, preset ones too, so you don't really need to stress about that. And just kind of track and see and make sure you're eating enough, because, again, you don't want to be starving yourself, because that's just gonna fuck you up long term. You know, you want this, think of it as, like, a health journey, and not like a oh, I want to lose 10 pounds by this day. It's like the weight will be lost. Like, I don't know, it's the same if you're trying to gain weight, like me, like, gain muscle. You can't just expect instant results. You just have to be consistent and, you know, keep up with it, and make sure you're working out for both sides, and results come. Dude, so I've been, like, I have a lot more veins now, and sometimes when I look at my hands, I'm like, am I a boy? Like, my veins just, like, I'm like, oh, okay. So that's how it is. Okay. So anyway, yeah. There's obviously, like, more tips and tricks, but that's kind of overall just, like, my general advice. Vegetable and whole foods. Make sure you're working out. Lift weights, because you're gonna, like, burn more calories when you're not. Like, cardio you just burn while you're working out, but with lifting weights you burn calories even after you're done working out. Like, you burn calories for the rest of the day. So yeah, I'm like, what? Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, hi, do you have any tips on how to get over yourself and do what you want? I want to start a YouTube channel, post Instagram stories about shit that matters to me, maybe vlog, etc. But I know a lot of people are going to make fun of me, and I'm low-key scared I'll completely fail at it. Tips on why I shouldn't give a fuck, please. I really want to answer this because this is something that I still kind of, like, deal with, especially recently. I feel like I feel like my vegan days, like, extreme veganism, like, kind of ruined me low-key. Like, no, but, like, I don't know, it's just made me a lot more apprehensive at what I post. And I think also just a mix of, like, seeing what other people post and, like, cringing at it and being like, why they didn't have to tweet that, like, what? But then it's also kind of like, is it a fear? Like, I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't know. I think the difference is, like, I'm not, I had to stretch. I'm not, like, usually worried at what other people are gonna think, because if anything, like, I feel like people want more content. But for me, it's, like, just myself, and it's like, I don't want to cringe at this later. Like, oh, I'm not gonna tweet anything that comes to my mind. Like, so I don't know. I can't, like, I was telling Sonia yesterday, I'm like, I need to tweet more. Like, I need to, like, I need to put myself out there more. But at the same time, it's like, do I? But it's like, okay, this is kind of my brand. Like, okay. But as far as where you're at, just know people are fucking stupid, and people are gonna regret. If people make fun of you, they're just gonna regret, because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're just gonna grow, and people are just gonna be like, whoa, like, oh my God. Like, people respect confidence, and even if they're like, haha, LOL, like, they're still gonna respect you or check up on you, and then that's a views for you, and you grow your brand and following. So, you know, if anything, it just benefits you. Like, I genuinely don't care. Like, I'm like, good, watch. Like, I get messages sometimes like, oh my God, like, what do people think of your Adam and Eve hauls? And it's like, good. What? You think I don't fuck? You think I'm not interested in this? If you're inclined, if you're interested, you can watch. Like, yeah, I don't care. Or like, I don't know, like, I don't care. Like, if you're interested in what I have to say, you'll watch it. Even if you're gonna make fun of it, you're still gonna watch it. And that, I don't care if you like it or not. All I care is that you watch it. And that doesn't go for like fans. Obviously, I want people who actually like my content to like it. You know what I mean? But if you're just a random who's like looking to hate and you're like not doing anything with your life and it's like whatever, like, good, watch. You know? That was a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah, so just do it. Like, look at all, like, everyone started with 0 followers. Everyone started kind of like, LOL, what am I doing? So you just have to get over that and force yourself to do it anyway, if it, you know, it's something you want to do. I'm not saying everyone, like, no, obviously, if you're interested, do it. And just go with it. Just, one of the things she talks about in you are a badass. It's not you can be a badass, right? You can be a badass. You aren't there yet, but you'll get there. Is saying like, I just want to see what I can get away with. Like, I just want to see if I can like do this. I just want to see if I can like make a couple mil. I just want to see if I can like grow an Instagram following. I just want to see if like I can really like do this. Because it kind of gives you that energy of like having fun with it, not taking it too seriously, keeping it light. And that's the energy where you're going to like manifest, because you don't have this strong like pull on it. Like, oh my God, like I wish I had this. Like, why don't I have this yet? And like, same goes with anything really, but like relationships, a job, like whatever, a certain amount of money you want to make. If you're just like, I just want to see if I can do this, it's like, haha, like nothing to lose, like let's go, versus again being fucking sad and crying over it. Not, you know what I mean? Like, there's such a difference. Like, oh my God, like why don't I, like, why are no boys texting me? Like, I'm a failure. And like, I just want to see if I can like go on a date this week. Like, I just want to see if I can make, you get it. Like, I don't need to reiterate, but I do need some coffee. So BRB. You know, my coffee's like not hot, but it's like not cold. It's just kind of like, ugh. Kind of at that point right now. Okay. So yeah, fuck anyone that makes fun of you. Like, they will regret, and you will be a poppin' ass bitch. And also remember, it's not you versus the world, it's you versus you. So you just need to get over your own insecurity, and it doesn't matter what anyone says, like, because it doesn't affect you if you don't care. Anyone can say anything, and if you don't care, it doesn't affect you. Like, boom. Okay. Someone says, Stella, what do you do when you're feeling uninspired or lacking motivation or creativity? For me, what I usually want to do is nothing. And that's the worst thing to do, because then I start overthinking things. I'm like, can't believe I'm a failure. Like, oh my fucking God. So I think what helps me is like doing something, like whether it's just hanging out with friends or like being outside. Like, I don't know, because your mindset changes so much when you change up your environment. So if you go hang out with friends, you go on a walk, you go work out, you go like, I don't know, you could get, if you have the means to, like go on a trip, like do this, like be crazy. But even just like a walk outside, like changing your environment, because just sitting around and not doing anything and just thinking about it, that's not where creativity happens. Like, creativity happens when, like, it just hits you naturally when you're just like living in the moment and chill, meditate, you know, like do all the things that you know that I would tell you to do. And it comes over time, and it could just be like, maybe you're not feeling motivated today. I know for a hot minute last year, I didn't feel motivated with my YouTube channel. And you just also have to understand that everything's temporary. So just knowing that like you're not gonna feel this way forever, creativity will hit you, inspiration will hit you, and you know, I feel like this is like this has been an issue since the beginning of time. Like, think of all the artists and, you know, all the creatives out there who have struggled with this. Like, everyone goes through feeling like a lack of motivation or a lack of creativity, and like just sitting around thinking about how unmotivated you are isn't going to change anything. So switch up your environment, switch it up, and just not distract yourself, but just like try not to think about it. Just be like, you know, I'm gonna go on a hike, and then I'm gonna like hang out with this friend, or I'm gonna like call my mom, or I'm gonna like organize my closet, and something will hit you. Like, that always happens to me. I'll get like an idea and I'm like, wow. Or like in the shower, ideas, like, so true, because you're like relaxed. Meditation, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more. Let's see. Let's see. How do you find, and this is another like kind of health one, food one. How do you find a balance between eating less healthy foods for enjoyment and eating for physical health while eating intuitively? So for me, I feel like I'm like not a good person to ask about this, because just the way I was raised was like very healthy. Like, I was like growing up, I was taught that like junk food was bad, like, and not in like a, oh my god, it has so many calories way, but just like, that's not healthy, like that's not organic, that's not a whole food, that's processed. Like, I remember being, I've told this story before, but like being in kindergarten being like, I don't eat school lunch because it's processed. Wow. But yeah, I just remember my, like, blessed now looking back, like, wow, like, I wish everyone could have like that. Just like my mom would like make me lunches every day, and like, wow, like looking back, it's like not everyone is in a circumstance where they can do that or afford that or anything. But yeah, so I basically, like, I was raised eating a lot of vegetables and like just healthy, so my taste buds like adapted to that, and like, I don't know, like I'm just kind of used to eating that way, so I don't really ever crave junk foods. Like, obviously that's not to say I never like eat a treat, but it's just, I feel like easier for me because of how I was raised and like how I've just like practiced eating basically my whole life. But I would say just, you know, I think your taste buds change every 2 weeks. So if you just eat healthy for like 2 weeks, like very healthy, and don't eat the junk, and it's just, it's not only like, oh my god, it's so like high in calories or high in sugar. It's like, it's not gonna make you feel good. So let your taste buds change, and then it's about getting more in tune with your body, and you know, you have to feed your body the correct fuel in order to, you know, create that trust where you're like, okay, my body needs this. Because if you don't have that, your body's gonna be like, I want chips, and you're gonna be like, it's just my body telling me, like, what can I say? You're gonna eat the chips, but really it's just like your body's used to eating that, so it's gonna like go for that. And like, yeah, so retraining yourself, retraining your taste buds, and yeah, that's just kind of like my general overall advice. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, topics, etc. Hit me on the Tumblr, hit me in my IG DMs, tweet me a screenshot of you listening, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Love y'all.